Hello everybody! Welcome to Cooking Live on Facebook with Gosia, brought to you by Seven Oaks Senior Center at Perry Hall, Maryland. Today I will show you how to make beautiful, fresh, Polish-style spring sandwiches. Springtime is like time of rebirth. We wait for fresh vegetables, fresh fruits to come up. And in Poland, people get very excited with all the fresh goods which come during springtime. So perfectly, when you have your own garden, you can go and pick as many veggies as you wish from your own garden. I have beautiful garden outside, but my things are not ready yet. In a few weeks, we'll eat our own tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, and anything else what grows there. I'm very excited about that. So for today, we'll need some bread. I'm using today Italian bread, which I pre-sliced. Basically, I pre-sliced everything, and I will use lettuce, tomatoes, radishes, cucumber, some green onions, and I will use ham, cheese, and egg. And on the bottom I will put some mayonnaise. I usually put butter, but today I will do with mayonnaise, and we'll have a beautiful lunch with our kids today. So let's start. So first I will line up few of my sandwiches on the board, and I will put some mayonnaise on them. This is very simple way to make sandwiches. They'll be open face sandwich, so you won't have bread up top. This bread has big holes in it, but we'll put lettuce on the bottom, nothing will fall through. You can put as much mayonnaise as you like. Or, as I said, butter or any kind of buttery spread or vegetable spread. Okay, so that first part is done. I will move my ingredients a little bit, and I'll get my lettuce, which is a little bit still wet, so I'll dry it a little bit. So basically we'll put one leaf of lettuce on each of the bread pieces. We can turn them a little bit to make them fit our sandwich. Some of them are big, some of them are smaller. We can do this. We can grab another bigger piece. That knife here makes noise. This, and let me take another one. Okay, so once we have lettuce, I'll go to ham. And I'll put just one slice of ham since we have so many other ingredients. Some pieces will require two because they are larger. Like this one is pretty big, so I'll just add 2 pieces of meat. You can use any meat you like. I think for me ham is the best for this kind of food. Okay, another 2 pieces here. They will be very colorful. You'll see at the end. Very appealing. And as I said, I can't wait for my own tomatoes from my own garden and cucumbers. Okay. And you can basically put anything you want on your sandwiches. It depends what you like. cheese. Use the freshest ingredients you can get. In Poland, people go to stores usually once a day. So when they go to the store one day, they buy whatever they need for that day, like the freshest vegetables. Farmers markets are every day in towns, so you can really get really fresh stuff picked every day from the gardens. Okay, next I'll put tomato. Let me grab some tomatoes. And we'll put 2 slices. I cut them really thin, which looks nice. When you cut your ingredients like really thick, then your sandwich will be really thick and it might like easily fall apart. See how it gets more colorful? I'll leave smaller slices for smaller pieces of bread. And we have here, we're done with this. Now cucumber. Also, I slice them very thin. And you can put more than that. Oh, here's like big piece. On big pieces of bread, I might put 3. We have plenty of cucumbers cut here. Just kind of want the sandwiches to look the same. So when people are ready to eat, they don't pick from the plate which one has more, which one has less, which is always a case with kids. Okay, now time for an egg. Eggs are falling apart. So my egg is hard-boiled and I sliced it. That's typical way of cooking eggs for the sandwiches and how people use them in Poland. Oh, this is falling apart. Have to be really careful with thinly sliced eggs. And 2 more slices here. And the last thing, oh, not the last, almost. We'll put radishes. Also thinly sliced. This morning I bought a bunch of radishes. I washed them, sliced them, cleaned them. And they are really, really good. I love radishes. So that's what it is. Now we'll add, actually first I'll cut them in half. Like the bigger ones I'll cut in half. I have some smaller pieces of bread which I will leave like the whole sandwiches because they are really tiny. But these I'll cut in half. Okay, after I cut them in half, I will put some green onions, which is actually scallions I bought today, chives rather, but they are the same family, so they taste the same too, so it really doesn't matter how you call them. See how things want to fall off your sandwich? You have to be really careful. Okay, I will transfer them onto my platter. And then we'll add chives. Yeah, you don't line them up, just scatter them around in different directions. And now we'll add a little touch of greens. You can add some parsley or dill, but for me green onions is the best. And when we finish with this, we'll top it with salt and pepper. That's salt. And pepper. Okay, so now I will go ahead and put more of these here, and I will finish the rest of the bread, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Look how beautiful these look. Very colorful, refreshing. Kanapki wiosenne. Kanapka is a sandwich and wiosna is a spring. So spring sandwiches, how fabulous they look. And we are ready for our guests to come and eat them. Smacznego!